Oh, I'm the best player. You've got to beat me. You've got to have that. You've got to be giving off a positive vibe. You're certainly doing that.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, JP, they're both giving off positive vibes. And that's great to see. We're looking at two of the top players in the game. And they're playing some all-round terrific snooker. Both very confident. Can Ronnie take that overnight lead? That's the old Cliff Thorburn shot, the dump shot. You dump the red up the table, leave the white down this side, and the grinder, Cliff Thorburn, be arriving at the Crucible on Saturday with a few friends from Canada. They're flying him over first class, Stephen, to come over and watch the final. That's nice, isn't it? Is this plant on? Wow. If you were in behind that, you could make it, but the angle he's faced with. Now that we've got reds the right side of the table and that red the left side of the table, the safety shot becomes more difficult, whichever side of the table you try to get down. It's okay. Cue ball nowhere near it, the corner pocket.
Yeah, it's an excellent safety shot. He's impressed me so far in this match with his safety play and in his, obviously, his previous match against Shaun Murphy in the final frame. His tactical game is improving all the time, as you would expect. More experience and playing more big matches.
He can get back down the table off the red that's off the cushion, the right side of your screen there. He's looking at a possible long pot, but there's no easy colour available, so he's still dying to have a go at this. He doesn't like it. The shot I mentioned is the safety shot that's available to him. It's pretty straightforward, this.
Quickly, please.
Yeah, there was a phone ringing there somewhere in the Crucible. Well, that's certainly opened the reds up. But I don't think he can... well, he certainly can't see the one that's near the left corner pocket. And everything else looks rather difficult there. Once again, he's got a safety shot off the right side of the table if he wishes. Has he found? Well, he's got a path round the back of the reds here also. Well played. Now the one that I thought Judd could attempt, Ronnie's looking at, but it's more difficult for Ronnie because he could double kiss this. This is slightly more awkward. But he's judged it well. And he's got a little flick that, well, it hasn't covered everything. Now, what is there into this left corner? Is there anything for Judd to go at? There's one pot. He'd be screwing the white towards the pink and reds. If he doesn't see an easy safety shot, you know what he'll do. He'll try and pot his way out of trouble. He looks as if he's winding up for this one. Here we go then. Wow! Have a look at that cue ball as well. Does he get some power or what on those shots, Stephen?
I've never seen anyone hit the ball as hard and as accurately as that. Looks very focused out there at the moment, Judd Trump. Determined to win this final frame of the session.
Well, a couple of years ago in this World Championship, Judd Trump amazed everybody with his potting, and that was quite an amazing pot there. It's awkward. I couldn't. Well, he could risk trying to bring the black into play if he comes off the side cushion, and if he misses the black, he'd go round onto the blue. He's tried to nudge the black into play, and that's not a bad effort. Just a little bit more pace, and he would have been perfect.
If this black is actually touching the cushion, it makes this pot a lot easier. Well, it's just off the cushion. These are tricky.
Yeah, if it's tight on the cushion and you play with a little trace aside, the black will cling to the cushion. And that's not in. A plant on for Ronnie to get started. Okay, there's distance between the two as we show you this black. Go straight onto that left side cushion and then never go in. So that should be a straightforward plant, even though there's a distance between the two reds.
Controlled that well. That was more difficult than it looked. And Ronnie be thinking, I'm desperate to win this last frame. Have a lead.
9.
Overnight.
Yeah, just going back to the psychology, from a psychological point of view, he led 4-1. If Judd had got out of this session 4-all, he would have had the better night's sleep, he would have said. But that black that he moved off the cushion, he was a bit unlucky not to develop it more, but they are difficult, those.
7.
Nice little cannon here on the red to the left of the reds in pink. He'd like to be able to do it without a cannon, but I think he might have to play it here. No, he didn't play the cannon. He's just played to leave the red in the middle pocket, so don't really blame him for that because they can go wrong.
24.
And he knows the importance of this frame.
$25.
It's a little bit like his
32.
56 break this in the previous frame, Stephen. He's having to work hard for them.
Yeah, he just landed a little
33.
bit straighter there than he would have liked, and this is not a nice angle on the black. He's going to have to play some sort of cannon. He's a lot further away from the black than he would have liked.
Well, he decided he hadn't quite
40.
got the angle to screw into the reds and pink. Looked as if he had. He tried one of those all the way around the table positional shots, and well, green got in his way.
Just wonder if this red to the left of the bunch will pot to the left corner. If he can avoid the cannon on the other reds, he'll take it on, but I don't know if he can avoid that.
Yeah, he's worried about. I think if he did pot that in the left corner, he would cannon into the back red there. If he hit it thin, he could get back down the table. Well, I'll tell you what, in the end, I don't think he'd quite made
Ronnie
his mind
O'Sullivan,
up.
40.
I think the red that you suggested, Stephen, he could have taken that and played it thin, and he would have had a much easier return.
Sure. 1.
Now, will Judd go? He can play the cannon on the 4 reds. He can actually go in between the yellow and brown with the left-hand side, baulk cushion, side cushion, and go into the 4 reds and pink here. Or he can play off the baulk cushion again in between the yellow and brown, just go up in a straight line for one of the reds to the left of the table. So his choices.
If the red at the back of the bunch goes, anywhere in that circle would leave him a chance of that, or maybe the one on the left, so it all depends. That'll do. He's coming towards the cushion, but he's a left-hander, and that is played to perfection.
6.